The Spin-off Podcast Network.
This is Kiwi is back for a brand new season with more inspiring kōrero from special guests including rugby player, father and role model TJ Perenara.
My family bring me joy. Rugby brings me joy too, but it's not the same joy as my family brings me.
And global dancer and choreographer Kirsten Dodgen.
For some reason, people think I'm very intimidating.
Listen to the new season of This is Kiwi, brought to you by the Spin-off Podcast Network in collaboration with Kiwi Bank. Available now wherever you get your podcasts.
The land down under has never been easier to reach. United Airlines has more flights between the U.S. and Australia than any other U.S. airline, so you can fly nonstop to destinations like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. Explore dazzling cities, savor the very best of Aussie cuisine, and get up close and personal with the wildlife. Who doesn't want to hold a koala? Go to united.com/Australia to book your adventure.
Welcome along to the Real Pod. It's our very special Christmas edition in which it's just like any other Real Pod but very close to Christmas.
Stressfully close, Jane.
Yeah.
I have gifts.
I got angry. I was like yelling at the TV this morning because there was someone from Niwa on sort of saying what the weather will be like on Christmas. Like, you can't know what the weather's going to be like on Christmas.
Yes, you
and then
can.
I was like, oh shit, it's actually like,
Yeah.
I had to take back all that because I've got a problem with Niwa. Like, I really fuck Niwa. All right, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Hey, it's a happy season.
Yeah.
My name's Jane Yee. The Niwa hater is Duncan Grieve, and the little stress pet is Alex Casey.
I'm okay. It's a lot of Red Bull. Red Bull keep me alive.
We're drinking Red Bull because just can't think of a better way to start a podcast. Cheers, guys.
Taurine.
Cheers.
Oh. Aggressive clink. Close to... Oh, right above the laptop.
Sorry. Apologies.
That is
It's all right. We didn't spill a drop.
very dangerous.
Thank you very much, Nando's, for everything, for being our Santa all year round.
And being actual Santa and giving us $100
We got
worth
gifts.
of Nando money each.
Do you know what? I'm going to be living at Nando's over summer. I'm going to make that,
And so much
stretch that out.
sauce.
If you spend that one go, what would that look like?
Oh, like you're a king feeding all the people?
Just yourself, though.
Is that what kings do? I thought they just took from all the people.
The good
so they could have a lovely feast.
kings. The good kings did.
I don't know.
We also got the
King's
rare
the
sauce.
music artist.
Oh,
Yeah, he
But,
probably
yeah.
he would.
Sauce.
Sauce,
and
yeah.
sauce.
We're going to do that? Do a shot?
We got one of two rare sauces.
How are they rare?
They're Australian.
There's 2 bottles in the whole
There's 2
country.
bottles in the country.
Whoa, and we've got one of them.
Yeah.
Alex and Andrews has one. We have the other.
Oh my God, please don't drop it. How much
Well, I
is that
think we
worth?
should drink it.
Yeah, I think we should have a shot.
Okay, why is it not in here?
I'll go get it.
Okay.
Duncan's problem.
While you're doing that, Duncan, I'll let everyone know where we are on social media. Our hashtag is RealPod. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/TheRealPodPod, and on Instagram is @TheRealPodPod. We also have a Facebook group, which is called RealPod Corner. And I'm back on Twitter. I mean, I never really left, but I started tweeting again. I'm really enjoying it.
What have you been tweeting?
So if you're on Twitter, if you use the hashtag RealPod, it'll probably get seen by me. I haven't been tweeting anything particularly good, but it's just a nice little space now for me.
I'm out on Twitter.
Yeah, no, I'm all in. All in.
Wow. Are you going to live tweet really obscure films again
Yeah. It was just one time.
to an
but
audience of one? It was a definitive moment, though.
It was. What? What's up? You all right?
You limed.
I limed. Did you not know I limed?
So you're the only
You're the-
never lime.
I'm the only
you put
never
it.
lime in the room. Tina, have you limed? Oh, for
What do you reckon, Tina?
goodness sake.
I like it, but I get a bit nervous on those things. I get speed wobbles.
Me too.
I'm like a grandma. I'm like,
Also-
nice and slow, please.
Also, I'm like at 10k an hour going, whoa, okay, slow down. And then I realise I could probably just do a brisk walk at the same speed.
I still think Simon Day, our colleagues, epic 38-kilometre lime back to Titirangi is one of the great undersung endeavours of this year.
How long did it take him?
Like an hour.
Oh,
It was very late at night.
It's only like $15.
It was very late at night.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. He got to 38 kilometres an hour on scenic drive. It's insane.
Whoa, no.
He shouldn't be alive.
You'd be wearing a helmet to do that, right? That's crazy.
It was
speed.
very late at night.
Okay.
Quote.
The limes have quite high handlebars, by the way, for a
They're
short
so
person.
high. They're so high for me.
Yeah, I can barely see over them, as you can imagine. Yeah.
So what is that?
And very, very jerky. I tell you what, it does make me think that I'd actually quite like an electric scooter of my own that has like proper tyres, so that I can go over bumps and have a smooth ride no matter the terrain. Because just the smallest bump is
That's
shock
true.
to the system.
That's true.
Yeah. What are you doing? Why are you pointing?
I'm just agreeing with you. Aggressively agreeing with you.
Okay, that's freaky. Right, you've got the sauce. Good. Okay. What else?
When do we get to open whatever's in that tin, Jane?
Do you want to? Well, do you want me to open it now?
No. Let's get into it and have some surprises along the way. We've got shots of sauce to do. There's a bag there.
It truly is Christmas. It really is. And I'm just going to keep talking while I unlock my phone and find my little go button app. And can I start? Because I'm fizzing.
Yes.
I'm fizzing about the fact that I saw Zirin in the flesh.
Oh my God.
Unexpected, pleasant surprise. I went to a kids' performance yesterday of a Mad Hatter's Tea Party at the Bruce Mason. A crazy show. And we were on stage, like some of the, well, I got like PR tickets, and obviously the fancy PR people like Zirin and me got to sit on the stage.
Does that mean you had to be like in it?
Was it kids? Zirin
got
kids?
There was a little girl.
Okay.
I think it was a niece of one or t'other. But anyway, they were both there. They came in a bit late. And then there was this bit in the show where they get you to throw. They just like heap all these foam squares, which are supposed to be sugar cubes. They're like yay big, on everyone in the audience. And then you're supposed to throw them at the people at the table. And so these kids, it's chaos. And I grabbed one and I beelined for Zach and I just threw it at his face, and I recorded it on our on our Insta story. And then I was like, "It's Jane from the Real Pod." And he's like, "Yeah, I know." And then I felt really stoked.
He doesn't know.
Because either he didn't know or he just hates me.
Well,
Was he
just got hit in
smiling?
the face.
He's like, you know.
Yeah, he was.
Was that the end of the conversation?
Yep. I was just like, back to my seat. But afterwards, I went and gave them a hug and
Both of them.
Yeah. And touched both of them. It was
Wow.
nice. Yeah.
That's a huge get.
And then as I walked off, I was like, why the fuck did I get a selfie? Like, Joel is seriously just cock blocking me big time, because he was over the whole thing, and he was like dragging the kids away, like, come on. I just wanted to get a selfie. I didn't have time.
I think you've raised the bar though, like now that we're throwing things at people.
Hey, but make sure it's soft. Be reasonable. It was foam. Don't do anything that's going to get you in court.
Interesting.
That is surely how Real Pod ends, with like one of us and a dog. Like quite a serious charge of assaulting a celebrity with intent to wound or something.
I hate to say it, I definitely think it's going to be you, Alex.
Why?
Yeah.
Never heard a fly.
Anyway, that was my moment.
What a moment.
I know, what a
Great
way to
moment.
cruise into Christmas on the back of Zirin.
Literally.
Holy unicorn.
That would be a great picture, actually. Zach on a lime with Aaron on his back and you on Aaron's back.
On your shoulders.
That's a great Christmas card for next year. Just
Okay. Just putting it out there, see if they're still listening.
Also, happy birthday, Zach. 30th birthday.
30th?
This week, I think, in the Women's Day
Wow.
magazine.
Wow.
Join the shit club, as we like to call it.
See you there soon, Alex.
I got years.
Yes, yeah. Okay, Shania Twain.
Oh, concert review. 5 stars. It was just a wonderful, wonderful evening. I did not see Samuel Levi, but I understand that he was there. Nor did I see Dylan from Survivor selling merch, which I was very disappointed by.
Whoa.
I did buy a
like
tee.
a merch.
He sells merch. He works at the merch thingy.
Crazy.
My brother-in-law's mum owns or runs the merch company that sells all the merch at the things.
Well, you got to tell them about this. There are like merch hawkers now, which I've never seen before in
Like
Auckland.
bootleg merch.
Bootleg stuff. Out of Shania Twain, it was like maybe 2 minutes walk from the arena. There were people offloading out of a van being like, T-shirts, $20.
That's good price.
I was like, that's crazy.
Was it the same merch?
Alex,
It was not the same.
sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
This has been going on a while.
I've never seen it in Auckland.
Justin Bieber.
Really?
Skepta.
Skepta?
Like loads
it was
of concerts I've been to. They happen outside.
How many concerts do you go to?
No,
Me.
been to it. I'm talking
Concert buff.
back in the day. I'm talking about back in the day when I used to work at a record label, which is like eons ago.
That is back
It's
in the
happening
day.
for a long time, unless they took a break and then have come
I've
back.
never seen it before.
Are you talking about Dave Gibson? Because he was allowed to do that.
I'm not talking
That was his job.
about Dave
That was
Gibson.
Supergiveaway@mac.com.
And then further down, so they weren't the same T-shirts. They were still real cool because I feel like Shania Twain merch is just
Such a-
like
it's like Celine
inherently
merch.
cool. And they had silk scarves that had kind of Shania Twain written on them. It was sort of weird. But then 2 minutes later, $10 T-shirts. The further you got away from the arena, the cheaper the T-shirts got. I couldn't believe it. And they were doing well.
Story.
Yeah, probably, But I bought a $55 T-shirt.
You just got to make sure that Shania gets her cut.
Yeah.
The bona fide merch. But it was a lovely show. And I really enjoyed Sam Levi's Insta story of it because he did the classic thing where you're singing really loudly and you don't realise that it's all catching on the mic.
Did you? What was your favourite song?
Still the One made me cry a lot. But actually some of the like corny ones from Come On Over, aka Come On Over, not the big heavy hitters. Man, I Feel Like a Woman. I thought she was going to do the for like ages as like a big build-up thing, but she just kind of crashed straight into it, which I thought was
That's not
a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go do the dun, 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 and wait for the whole crowd to just go nuts,
Yeah.
and then do it again, and they go nuts
Exactly.
again. Do that a few more times.
But maybe she's been doing that for like 25 years and it's just starting to...
Well, don't if it ain't broke.
You know, one of my first jobs, I was working at Sounds Rialto in Rialto. And there were no customers. It was a failing shop and a soon-to-fail business. But they had very strict guidelines, and it was the summer of Come On Over. And one of the guidelines was you could only listen to Come On Over.
Wow.
Damn, that's a good album. I've listened to it more than any other, and I don't regret it. It was
Stockholm
great.
Syndrome.
Yeah. Just an empty shop, just me and Come On Over for weeks. And I turned out fine.
I think
Yeah.
it's probably informed quite a lot of your life.
It's a feel-good show. She also brought up a lady. She did that thing where you pop up somewhere crazy.
Yeah.
Love that. God, love that. Also, she didn't muck around with an encore, which I also loved. But she brought up this lady who was there on her own, and it was her birthday.
And her name was Alex Casey.
And it was so beautiful. And Shania was like, come on, let's take a selfie. That's what she sounds like.
Oh God!
That's what she sounds
Do
like.
the rest of the podcast in that voice?
She's quite nasal. And the lady was like, I don't know how, because I'm on the phone to my husband right now. And so Shania picked up the phone and had a big chat to Mark in a Papamoa or something. And then the whole stadium sung happy birthday to this lady. And
Yeah.
I was a wreck.
Hang on, Mark. Why didn't you come to the concert with your lady on her birthday?
Don't know, we didn't get to the bottom of that.
Maybe he's got to look after the children.
Yeah.
Probably at school the next
Right,
day.
arrange a sitter for crying out loud.
Well, that's a
big night.
long range sitter.
Big night. Anyway,
It was great.
Alex, you nearly got your head cut off.
Oh, yeah. Is this news?
Yes.
Well, you might have
I
seen
mean,
it.
if it did happen, it would definitely have been news. So close.
That's true. Missed opportunity in a way by me.
That's the final frontier of influencer.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
how often would you guys say you find money?
Every few months or so, maybe.
No, not often. But when I do, it's big bucks.
Seriously?
I feel like I found a hundy.
That's
Not that long ago. It was crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I would go, I find money once a week, just by way of always staring at the ground and never looking at anything else. I found $1. You were there. You witnessed the magic this morning. I found $1 outside our offices next to me, Anne. Amazing.
All of this sort of almost makes what you're about to tell us more unbelievable because why would you bother? Anyway, carry on. It's not like...
Well, if you see a penny, pick it up. That's what they tell you.
Okay.
I saw a penny in the gutter. I did have my headphones in, and I was like, oh, classic me. Time to get that money. And reached out, and there was a car parked right in front of the coin. And so I reached down to get it. I didn't know the car had actually just thrown itself into reverse. It was so close to being like Final Destination shit, honestly. And I went just like my hair like brushed the wheel as it reversed back, because they wouldn't have seen me because I was crawling. I was crawling under there.
Where did this happen?
It's weird. Like
outside Petit Bocal.
I don't want you to die. I should stress that. But if you have to go, doing it in some like incredibly hilarious like physical comedy, very on brand way would be a lovely parting gift.
Yeah.
Look, you got the money?
So I got the coin.
And what was it?
5 cents Australian.
Okay.
Like lower than the lowest value New Zealand coin, which is like hard to do.
It was a beautiful moment.
Did you know what you were reaching for when you saw it?
No, I just see silver and I go for it.
Okay.
I pick up a lot of bottle caps.
You knew it wasn't a 50 though. So
I didn't necessarily.
Could have been 50.
No, I mean, but the size of it.
No, but the new 50s aren't that big.
I don't know.
I didn't know till I was right in there.
Okay, well, anyway, worth it, I reckon. Worth it for the story, for sure. And what are you going to spend it on?
I'm going to donate it to the museum.
Okay.
Whoa, do a post about that.
Generous.
We're glad you're still with us.
Thank you.
But I have to agree with Duncan. If you are going to go at some point,
I'll try
a story
and
just like that would be great.
Something hilarious.
Okay, cool.
Like a Belfie death or something.
Okay, Wayne and Gareth, Wayno and Cromwell from Married at First Sight. We've talked about them being at the viaduct quite a lot.
I like that. It's almost a new segment.
And it's a news story. It's become like a news story. They're down there drinking because they got nothing else to do because they don't have jobs, even though they moved to Auckland to chase the dream. They want to be TV presenters.
John and Ben.
They want to be the next John and Ben.
It's an amazing story. Can I just give a shout out to Sinead at Stuff who wrote this story?
So good.
Story of the year. Literally, like, I'm sick with jealousy. I haven't slept in weeks. Actually, this only came out like a week ago, but
Hasn't slept in a week.
I need some help. It's like the most beautifully tragic thing
It's
I
got
have read in a
layers.
long time.
Yeah.
It's easy to go sit at the viaduct all day and drink, but that costs money, and at the moment there isn't much going in, says Gareth Noble. Oh,
It's so
This is
perfect.
good too.
feast upon it.
We get invited to movie premieres here and there, and for us it's so enjoyable, says Noble, who previously lived in Cromwell, which is like by way of context, like
Yeah.
going to the movies is such an exciting thing if you're from Cromwell.
It's actually really artfully
Well, they don't have a
written.
movie theatre.
Like there's lots of just little kind of subtly deployed lines and timing that is just it's so good.
It's
We're
beautifully
realistic,
done.
says McIntosh. This is the guy who says that we want to be the next John and Ben. We know it's going to wear off, but for now we're happy with free beers. So that's why they're obviously getting free beers.
no,
No, they're not.
Oh.
They're paying
No,
for those
absolutely not.
beers.
And they're paying quite a lot. When M appears,
Oh yeah,
it takes a turn
yeah.
because she is clearly sort of oscillating at the moment.
Yeah. There's also the beautiful moment where she says, it's so sad.
It really is.
But the greatest thing I like is there's just, she says, you get a taste for it, that excitement, and it's kind of yuck how self-obsessed you get. I think I got way too caught up in wanting to be this big shot, wanting to be this big TV star. Next paragraph. Blanchard, not her name, is now eagerly pursuing a career in television. AKA Michelle Blanchard.
Michelle Blanchard is
from The Real Housewives of
Well, that's just that's a subbing error.
No, I know, but isn't it, like, perfect?
It is kind of perfect. But I think the bit where she says that I think I should just go and stand in the reception at 3 and just demand work.
So what have you got for me? Since I've moved up here, I'm chasing another TV gig. Makes it sound like she's actively chasing something, but then she says, maybe a TV hosting gig. I'm walking around like a lost cause at the moment, though. I'm just hoping it's going to fall in my lap. Excuse me, sorry.
I feel really
was wondering
lost,
who that
and
was.
I'm trying
Could
to
have been
be
me.
positive.
It's achingly sad.
Yeah.
Look, it's as someone who once upon a time was a TV host, I'm offended at how easily these people think they can just walk on in And I mean, I did it.
No, me. My
You
ears are
did it.
burning. And look how that turned out, Jane.
You were great. You got to stop. I'm just going to stop you there. I know we joke.
No.
But you were bloody great in the telly.
Oh, no, not
Were
again.
actually.
But you can't just go on a reality show and then be like, hello, I'm a TV presenter now. Come on. John and Ben spent years of pranking before they were able
so
to.
many-
They worked really hard on those post-it pranks.
Yeah. There's a lot of
It's
time,
like-
a lot of post-its.
Surely they didn't do that.
Jane, what is happening?
Okay. Answer the
What's it-
call.
no, it's
Answer
what
the
is
call.
it? Is it
Jane,
Oh, it's coming from my computer. I don't even know.
that was Christmas magic.
Where was it from? It's like an ad that started playing.
Elf on the Shelf.
Anyway, it's a big long piece. There's lots of reality people in it who I want to say stars, but that's the problem. They're not, and that's the issue for them. But it also really goes to show their intentions of going on the show.
Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, look, humanity's not at its best right now.
Apart from Hayden, who had good intentions, of course.
Hayden does not come off well in this.
He looks really stoned in that photo that's on the.
Yeah, he does. You
He's
could
like
make a meme out of that.
Yeah.
Real pink eye-ish. Anyway.
Looks quite beautiful, though. Sort of desolate.
Well, makes the blue pop, doesn't it?
Does make the
With
blue
the
pop.
eye.
Okay, anyway. Go read that for yourself.
It's great. It's great. Shout out Sinead. I think she's in the corner. A lot of respect for her.
Lonely Georgia, sad face.
This is me just ripping, putting spy headlines.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's catching.
I'm the only one who's
When's it going to get you?
it's coming around.
It's going anti-clockwise. If that's of interest.
I don't even think we'll bother, to be honest. Move on.
All right.
I just thought it was cool that she
Who's she?
She went Georgia Fowler.
Okay.
Sorry, excuse me. Context. There was a story about how she struggled with loneliness in New York, but I just thought it was cool that she dated Nick Jonas for a bit.
What?
And she's been linked to Harry Styles. Like, what a legend.
Wow.
That's all.
Her and Harry Styles, very handsome.
I think
couple.
she should
Very
be
similar looking.
given a damehood.
That's the thing. Like, she's sort of long-haired Harry Styles in a lot of ways.
Are you going to look up photos?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
going
yeah.
to.
All right, next, Goose Chase. Is
Like
that you? Is that you
There's
too?
me as
Ella?
well.
Okay.
Look, I see a goose story and I put it in the dock. Wild goose on the loose sparks police chase. Sparks police chase in Dunedin. Dunedin police chased a runaway goose on Tuesday night, but they weren't able to catch it.
Oh my God, how is this a
I
story?
love it. No, it's like that front page news in the Wairarapa Times Age, which was like, log falls off truck.
So short.
literally the full
Look how
front
short the
page.
story is. It was unclear if the goose was potentially someone's Christmas dinner. Police had received no reports of a missing goose.
This is
Okay.
The one loose in Dunedin was described as grey and white. Don't approach the goose, you might lose a finger. Dennison warned.
That's,
The
I
officer,
love that
senior sergeant.
our regional news stories are basically Postman Pat storylines.
Absolutely charming.
Holy chip. Holy chip.
Yeah, here's another breaking news story. A student found holes in a chip. Look at that. Student bags a holy surprise when chips are down. Damn, people are having fun with headlines.
That's I've
really
seen this
good.
before. They do that in the processing of the chippies. I'm sure it says in the
No, that
in the
won't.
story.
She got a whole lot more than she was expecting.
Well, it's a whole lot less, really.
2 perfect
Yeah,
holes
that's a
in the middle of her chips. I'd never seen it before. It was very funny.
Holes
Sophia's
in
mother said.
Potato.
This reminds me of
Crisps.
Disaster Radio. Luke Roll has been reporting on some toilet munchos at his work. There's a small pile of munchos in the corner of his toilet. They've been there for a long, long time. A dog ate one. And then there's this other one that someone's blue tacked to the wall now. So they're having fun with it.
I can't laugh because I wasn't listening to you. What did I miss?
It's the saga of the toilet munchos. It's actually probably a story, to be honest.
That's incredible.
Oh, you have to tell me after.
That was like the bra on the roof at
The silicon.
the stick-on bra on the roof of BCC.
Okay, while you guys
Those were
are
the good old days.
while
eh?
you guys are
It's niche,
hijinxing,
niche.
I've been researching. Chip companies use a cylindrical coring tool to check the quality of potatoes in a shipment from farms. This one was cored and still made it to the slicing. Just an artefact of quality control efforts.
Did someone say artifact?
They did.
Sophia, if you're listening,
We
I
want
want
it.
your holy chips.
We want it. Okay. What next? Pete's new medicine. Oh, this is you, Duncan.
Yeah, I put a thing in a document.
That was amazing.
Merry
Christmas
Christmas.
gift whistle.
Christmas miracle. I just, Pete Evans.
You spelled medicine wrong, though. But anyway,
Yeah, I've been drinking. So, Pete Evans' latest sort of health tip is just staring at either the rising or the setting sun for a few seconds. Some of the best free medicine available on planet Earth.
what does it do?
Just gives you a bit of a clean out, I think.
Okay, it's anecdotal.
But it's the value proposition is intense. It's a picture accompanied by a picture of him staring into the sun. It'd be really good if Pete started to suffer the consequences of all of his insane bad medicine
Yeah.
that he propagates.
How are
He's
his
like-
eyes doing?
Because it's not good. Like,
No,
it's very dangerous.
this story as well is amazing.
It's just a very good headline.
Yeah. Have you read it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, look, just looking at that photo, I saw a post. I don't know if I can find it, but I saw a post on Facebook yesterday in a group that I'm in, and it was sharing one of these, like, I'm trying to find someone post. I'm trying to find my half sister. Here's what her name might be. Here's where she might live. Da 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 da. Here's, I'm desperately trying to find her. Here's my phone number and my email. But the guy who's taken the photo, he's like topless. And he's like quite good looking. Looks like he's got like, I don't know, he's in the GC with his beautiful beach. And what the?
Is that a rain?
Rain?
How is it raining? Isn't there an upstairs?
No, there's no upstairs.
He's like, it must be.
That would be quite frightening then. What did you think was upstairs?
Is that hail?
Yeah, okay.
No, it's the other side.
Okay,
What the hell? You've got no...
Okay, hang on.
I'm sure.
Is
Can you
it
hear
hail?
this?
Because surely it's rained when we've done the podcast before, and we've
This
never
is-
heard
this-
this before.
I think it might just be heavy rain.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Man,
Can you guys hear it?
surprise.
I'm sure they can hear it on the
Okay.
telephone, on the
If
podcast.
not, oh. Like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Basically. We will say, okay, so the guy is like, but it looks like he's just, maybe there is no half sister. And maybe he's just like, hey, ladies. You know,
Viral post.
here's my
Viral
phone.
post.
Yeah, and but he's seen. So, if that's what he's done, it's so bloody smart because it looks like just a genuine guy out to find his sister.
It's like a hot villain situation.
Yeah,
Yeah. Have you
Love
seen
it.
actually there's also the visitors from the US who place those classified
Yes, I did see
ads
that.
for their sons to
Yeah.
find Kiwi wives?
basically.
I
that's
mean,
the story.
attach a photo. You know,
That's true.
or have
yes.
some personality
I
traits.
mean,
It's
it's
not
not
all
just
about
about-
looks, of course.
And also, they're only here for like 2 weeks, aren't they?
Yeah, but
Like,
Yeah,
that's a
that's whirlwind romance.
Okay. And yeah, I'm with you on this. So this story is very upsetting, especially given our recent conversations about the movie Twilight.
It's on Lad Bible.
I mean, it's on Lad Bible.
No less.
So
Led by which just recently went bankrupt.
Really?
Yeah.
probably because
Oh no, maybe it was Unilad. I can't keep up with
Same-
all the
same.
lad culture.
So Twilight has been voted the worst movie of all time.
That's a
that
crazy
is
call.
bull- I mean, that is, come on.
Oh, hold on. So it was done through another.
It doesn't matter who it was done through. It's not true. It's just not true. It's lies.
And not true.
Both of those.
What part of Twilight is bad? The soundtrack, great. Robert Pattinson, good. Kristen Stewart, kind of weird, but still
Give or take
good.
it a bit.
The bit where he catches the apple and makes it look like the book cover, 10 out of 10. It's the best movie of all time.
A teenager imprinting onto a baby.
Oh, I'm just talking about the first film,
Okay.
not the franchise itself. I haven't actually even seen
Oh,
the last
I think
one.
I just spoiled.
No.
Spoiler alert.
maybe.
Sorry.
I love everything. I love the weird ending. Remember the like nonsensical ending that kind of happens during the credits where they reveal the... Was it Bryce Dallas Howard? Whoever was playing the evil lady with the red hair, but there was like a...
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so this is for the Twilight Pod, which will be coming in 2019, I
We
reckon.
just have to watch them all again.
Just the first one, Jack.
But there's
You're
a
making
whole...
this task bigger than it
Okay,
needs to be.
all right.
The first one stands
It's really,
alone.
really like hanging out with you, Alex.
It is amazing to call it the worst movie of all time when there are like 3 worse movies in the
In the same franchise.
Hold on a minute.
Significantly worse.
The numbers have shifted on the original source material. So now Batman and Robin is at number 1,
and
which is
G-League.
also bullshit. Love that. Gigli, I have not seen.
That is interesting. I
Can you
quite like to
read
see
out the
it.
top 10? So
Batman, Robin, Gigli, Twilight at 3, Glitter, Mariah Carey's Glitter, Battlefield Earth, Catwoman, Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2,
That looks really good.
From Justin to Kelly, The Room, Never Say Never, Justin Bieber.
Oh, come on!
This is
That is
bullshit.
bullshit.
That is absolute bullshit. These are all great movies.
Showgirls is a masterpiece.
The Emoji Movie is actually, I know that got panned, but I heard it was terrible, and then I watched it with my child and sort of thought it was all right, you know?
But Showgirls is one of the funniest movies of all time. Like,
There's a lot of
this is
Twilight on
crazy.
this list, though.
Godzilla. Which Godzilla is that? Is that the wrong one?
I don't know. I already scrolled past it. My computer's frozen.
Okay. This feels like
Don't trust ranker.com is what I'm saying. Don't trust Lad Bible.
I am disgusted at how much you have copied my husband.
All right, let's start with House of Drag. Who watched it? I did.
Hey!
What?
That's crazy. Is that the first time?
Yep.
Yes.
No, maybe episode 2?
Episode 2 I watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think, as people who have just drifted in?
Well, I had to...
As fair weather fans.
I missed... Well, they announced the winner, and then there was still like 10 minutes of programming after that, which I had to fast forward through because we were about to start a podcast.
I think it's because we were watching like a sort of a private link.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I thought it was beautiful. I got quite emotional watching it. Like what the show had meant to the participants, at the different kinds of New Zealanders we were seeing on it. I thought it was shockingly well made. Like for basically a made in New Zealand with. Like, the production value is really high, but there was just a lot of thought into it. The hosts are amazing. And the meaning of that win to Hugo Girl was so, like, palpable. Like, it was much more so than a regular, like, you know, contrast it to even, like, Benjamin's reaction on Runway, and it was, like, orders of magnitude. Like, it spoke to, you know, like it was. I really enjoyed the episode.
And also way less prize money. Like a much smaller prize. That meant so much more. Imagine what that show could be with more resources thrown at it.
I think it will be. Like, I'd be
Next
shocked
year.
if it's not franchised.
I'd love
as well.
to see like lip sync battles, the way that they do them on Drag Race, where they're both doing it at the same time on a purpose-built, you know, catwalk stage.
I do wonder how much. I mean, it was interesting watching them sort of dart around, because this is, I think, the first actual lip sync challenge they've done. I'm assuming they were trying to stay really far away from it for that exact reason, but like trying to coin new, instead of like lip sync for your life, they're like lip sync or swim. Which, and I was like, it works.
Honestly, it's really good.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And a 3-time Sal Valentine song, which I liked that song.
Well, you like it because you heard it 3 times in a row, which
Is
is
this the
obviously...
guy who Sal Valentine? Was he doing like weird spin-off memes at one point?
Possibly. He's just a guy, right? Yeah.
I'm like, there was like a period of time where I'm pretty sure it was Sal Valentine was like doing these like sort of memes about the spin-off. They were quite funny.
Oh, really? Like favourable or?
Just that they were like knowledgeable. Pretty sure. I could be making that up entirely. Somewhere in the old brain box.
I feel like we've just won House of Drag because of that somehow. Crazy.
Duncan's shirt's hanging really creepily off a light. I feel like there's another person in the room, Duncan.
Yeah.
It's weird. Is that weird? Is it just me?
Don't look at her.
But yeah, loved it. Can't wait for its return.
Yes.
Assuming it's returning.
I'm looking forward to it.
No, don't. I think it already got commissioned.
Is it?
I mean, again, like, this is just something that's rattling around my brain box, but I think it got like re-upped like a weekend or something.
Awesome.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And dirty, like good and dirty, like the sexual innuendo. It's loud and proud, and I loved it.
Yeah, they haven't tried to tame it down. It's just exactly as it should be. Project Runway. Well, no surprises there. No surprises anywhere, to be perfectly honest.
No, totally.
Every single person who was supposed to win won this week.
And I was happy about it.
Yeah.
So Benjamin and his hair won. And you know what? I knew, even before I knew that he'd won, which was yesterday, when I saw him on Ponsonby Road floating.
Did you see him on Ponsonby Road?
I knew he'd won because I was like, I looked at him and I was just like, that is a winner.
Yeah, and he's on Ponsonby Road. He's not down the viaduct.
Exactly.
day drinking.
Exactly.
Chapel bar, though.
And he was like walking with a man with a mission, floating like a man with a mission.
Did he win $100,000?
Don't think so.
What's the Project Runway prize?
There's a it's like a 6-page spread.
100,000 bottles of hopped.
And a Holden Astra. Was it Holden Astra? Yes, please.
Yes, please.
And
oh, excuse me.
yeah, you.
Sorry, I just
but
put Red Bull over it.
You also topped yourself up way more than anyone
Hey.
else.
Hey, I did great.
I didn't do it well. I'm not a sommelier.
Anyway, he's only 23. He's got his whole life ahead of him.
I didn't know that. He has an old soul.
Oh, he is. Yeah. His family seemed very fashionable. Can I say?
I don't remember seeing them.
They were on the show. They came out.
What were they wearing?
Black.
Fashionable.
Very fashionable colour.
Famously.
Are we getting another season? Do we know? Is that rattling around your brain box, Duncan?
I don't think that's clear yet.
I hope so. Can I, for the record, I know you're a fan of colour, right? With
Hello?
Jess's collection.
Oh,
I thought it was like kind of horrible.
I didn't like it.
I liked it.
I like Jess's style generally, but
I love the way she dresses.
yeah.
It's not the colours that I didn't like. It was the fabric, the choice of fabric.
It felt quite heavy.
It looked
and silky.
uncomfortable.
I'm like, I'm going to sweat in that,
Yeah,
Jess,
totally.
when I wear that outfit.
And Kerry did a nice job. He really did a collection. Do you know what I mean? He was like, I'm all ruffles. I'm all in on the ruffles.
Yeah.
But it was a bit boring.
Yeah, Benjamin's was spectacular.
It was so good.
Yeah, it felt very proper.
Gracie's dress with like the tulle thing that was kind of like almost
The
like
what,
it was
sorry?
tulle.
Tweel?
Tulle?
Chill.
Tulle?
Chill?
Was it the
Chill.
kind of
Tulle?
knitting fabric?
Yeah.
Chill.
Tulle.
Chill. Tweel.
Chill.
Chill.
T-U...
Tull. It's definitely not tull.
T-U-L-L-E.
No, T-U-I... Yeah.
Okay, everyone be quiet. EmmaSaying.com is going to tell me.
This is huge.
Fuck.
Tool or tulle.
Tull.
That sounds like me.
No.
Tool or tulle. Tool or tulle.
Tulle.
Chill.
No, she's not putting that.
Tool or
Tulle. Tina?
Oh my god, this is the new what's that thing?
Yanni.
Oh my god.
It really isn't.
Did you hear chill or did you hear tool? Tina.
Tina doesn't hear anymore, right?
Tina.
Poor thing. Tina, can we shout out Tina because she's listened to so many
We have
freaking
done like 900
annoying
podcasts this week.
and god, they're all the same.
We're also going to put out a super pod, which has a Marvel style ambitious crossover of every podcast,
Every
apart
style.
from Paper Cuts, unfortunately, and
Business is
Boring.
And
we
Waterdeep.
And Waterdeep.
it's definitely the most ambitious crossover in history, minus 3 of our core franchises.
So if that shows up in your podcast feed, I think we're going to just spew it out on every channel, eh?
Big spew.
Give that a listen.
Tool are a band. Chill are the fabric. I rest my case, Rona.
I think we need to move on.
We need to move on,
Otherwise
but the
this is how
corner
we-
will
They'll sort us out.
sort us out.
Okay. Great Kiwi Bake Off.
Oh my God, I have something to play before we begin this.
Is it Jeff's singing?
Yeah. Is that what you got?
Oh, I've written down that he was singing.
Okay, hold on.
Do you want to plug in or are you cool?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I do.
No, you just got to put your thing.
Oh wait, how do I do it?
No,
You just
dongle.
don't put your-
Dongle.
Just put the dongle in.
No, but then no, hold on. I've done it on speaker.
Okay.
Let's get this party hot. Let's get it started.
What was that? Let's get this party hot. Let's get it started.
I don't want to do any more podcasting.
Jeff is so cool.
He's so good. And he also brought back Baker's Eyes.
No, yeah.
He should
Not
put out
gonna
his
happen.
own album of misquoted songs.
What was the other? Oh yeah,
It was the
the beer drink.
Yeah.
The beer drink. Oh, do I still have that in my phone?
If you don't, what's your phone
Or
for?
did we play it? We might have played it from TVNZ On Demand.
Yes, we did.
Is
Okay.
it lager? Is the beer I drink?
Yeah.
Someone's got to go get that for posterity.
We got to find it. Yeah.
Put it in the museum. Okay. It was basically the final was shot over 2 days, It was the coldest day in the history of New Zealand on the first day. It was very twilight-esque. There was a lot of fog around, and they walked up and they were bloody freezing.
Werewolves.
And then they had to make some saucy rolls, which I was like, that's a weird challenge.
Funny final challenge.
Weird final
Also
challenge.
looks real gross on TV.
There was nothing about it that was particularly fun to watch, but apparently it smelled amazing in the room.
What are your sources?
Well, that's what they said on the TV.
Oh. I guess
That's my source.
that's a good source.
Interesting.
Straight from the source's mouth. Jeff did some fancy lettuce, platty shit over the unnecessary. I felt that it was unnecessary.
But you got to show
getting the
out
party
somehow.
Yeah, but that didn't work. Didn't look good.
I thought it looks good.
I would eat all of it.
Anyway,
That's true of everything all the time.
everyone got good feedback on their saucy rolls, right?
Yeah. Stacey's, I think, Sue Fleischer was like, lovely layers. You could run your finger like a pack of cards through the layers, but then they were too, crispy
Right.
for Dean.
Right.
Have we talked about Dean's hair at all?
No, but go for
I
it.
think so.
It's really cool.
It's very spirally, isn't it? And
And it uses a lot of that old gel, like the classic 90s. Buy a massive pot of it for about $3 gel.
If you found out that he was a long-lost Jonas brother, like a half-brother, you wouldn't be surprised with his hair like that, would you? Remember when the Jonas brothers all had curly hair?
No, but surely they never did it in that.
No, but I mean just the strength of the curl, the kind
It's
of
a strong curl.
the iconic curl. Are you looking him up?
Yeah, I just never even thought about his hair before.
I think what he does is he tries to make it look like he hasn't got curly hair.
Yeah, totally. He's embarrassed.
But he's definitely got curly hair.
We all
Look how
are.
short he's cuts it. Go back up. Look at that.
Yeah.
He cuts it super short, but the curl comes
It's
through.
crazy, the wet look. It's incredibly wet look gel.
It is.
Do you know what it looks like? Pack of 2-minute noodles.
Oh, yeah, like
They're so delicious.
Like-
Nickelback guy.
Or Justin Timberlake when he was in NSYNC.
Yes.
Man, what a club.
Wear your curls with pride, Dean.
Let them all out. Look, the season's over, Dean. Grow them out.
Never.
Okay. Fleischer was wearing one of Anne Batley Burton's big fur coats. And what else happened? Yum. They looked
What
yum. I'd
happened
eat them.
after the...
Piping sausages looks like when my dog had parvovirus.
Oh, yeah. So, Mitzi, rest in peace, when she was a puppy, she got parvovirus, and I have this, vivid memory of her. She walked up to the door of my bedroom, which was at the end of a long hallway. She opened her mouth. She put her face to the ground, and it looked like the sauce, she was just piping sausage out of her mouth backwards down the hallway in a straight line. And it looked exactly like the saucy roll mix. She was very sick. I think it was organs. It didn't look good.
Rest in peace.
But it was sausage. Oh, she lived a happy life after that, of course.
So was that hard for you to watch? Or was it happy memories?
It just reminded me of that. I was like, amazing. What a time.
From in my unprofessional eyes, I felt like the saucy rolls all looked a bit burnt underneath. But they didn't really
I don't remember
acknowledge.
seeing the underbelly.
The underbelly was quite dark. And I feel like it was the final, so they do that thing where they don't really try and say anything too bad.
Have you ever made your own saucy rolls?
Yes.
From scratch, with raw meat?
Yep.
Far out.
Damn.
But no, not the pastry.
Yeah.
Just use frozen pastry.
I love sausage rolls.
I don't know why I found it real funny, but when Dean said a tickle more seasoning, a tickle of seasoning is just such a good term. Okay, and then there was the Chelsea buns, the blind judging. Now, I know I've told you guys that I was going to make a pavlova and I never made a pavlova.
And she bought a tin.
You did bring a tin. We still don't know what's in the tin.
It's got a pavlova in it.
It doesn't have a pavlova in it. It's got Chelsea buns. It's
What?
Dean Brett Schneider's recipe that I made this morning.
serious?
I fucking
I'm
love
serious,
Chelsea buns so
but
much.
I've had to mix
You
them
got
up
custard?
a bit. No. They're that recipe that those guys did, but instead of a vanilla,
I love
they've done
Dean
a
Brett Schneider talking
butterscotch
about how great his Chelsea buns.
glaze.
Shit, that looks so
Oh.
good.
My God.
I think they're a bit underdone. This
They
one's for you, Tina.
absolutely
Sorry.
aren't.
No, I think they're going to be a bit funny in our mouths. Sorry, I've got given you the little bonus one. I apologise. Okay. Do you want them now?
Fuck yeah. Look at that thing.
Oh, it smells so yum.
Oh my God. What is that? I've never had this. What is this?
It's a Chelsea bun. It's just that I did it in a round
There's
thingy.
caramel coming out of it.
Yeah, I know. Butterscotch. I already had some butterscotch sauce I made the other day, so I just used that instead of...
Casual.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, warm? Ah,
They're right.
Oh
my God.
God.
Tina's eyes are shut.
So this is bad. This is bad podcast.
This is heavenly.
The weight of it.
Do you know what? I made one of the
hand
mistakes.
weight.
I made one of the mistakes that they made. It wasn't the milk one because I was really aware of that. But in the instructions, it says to mix together the stuff for the filling while the dough's proving.
Mm-hmm.
But then it says, which is melted butter, cinnamon, and brown sugar, and then it says use the melted butter and I had already mixed it together with the stuff, and you're supposed to sprinkle the stuff on, and I'd already done it. And so then it went into a gloopy mess in the oven.
Oh.
But it's turned out kind of okay. But I know that the others, one or two of them did that as well.
I love Chelsea
You've got to read
buns.
your instructions
This
first.
is the best Chelsea bun I've ever
can't
had, and it's not
Really?
even close.
Oh my God, I'm so honoured.
This is the first Chelsea bun I've ever had.
It is not.
It is!
No!
I
really
I
eat
actually
a
love
bun, you know,
a
when I'm
supermarket Chelsea bun with custard. It's a great option. Fresh. This is something else, though. But this is better than the countdown ones.
I'm so happy. Sorry. Should we just pause and eat these and then come back?
Maybe. I'm trying to find a photo of the most amazing illusion cake that I've seen in real life.
Oh, we're going to have a shot of this?
Yeah, not right now, though. We're still in the middle of Bake Off.
Finish the Red Bull.
Okay, that was good. I have very sticky fingers, and I don't know what to do about that. So that's all. Delicious Chelsea buns, made by me, if I do say so myself.
Good.
I'm still
12
working
out
on
of
mine.
10.
Delicious.
Good on you, Dean, for your good recipe. I tweaked it a little.
I feel like Eat Lit Food would go nuts over those Chelsea buns.
Come on over, Eat Lit Food. Stacey lost 68 kilograms, by the way. I think I just put on 5, but I didn't know. Did they talk about that?
She
Previously,
also,
or-
no, I don't. Well, not that I'd seen. She also said that she'd previously weighed 136 kilos. So she's precisely half her weight. I think. Is my maths correct?
It was 60 something she lost, and I just wrote
So
down 68.
it was 68.
It was 68.
Yeah,
And what did you say her original weight was?
136. Come on, maths. you old bastard.
Yeah, it is. It is. No, it is. It is. It is.
That's amazing.
So that's a woman's magazine story waiting to happen, isn't it?
Now
Yeah.
crying.
There was a moment where Jeff said, in the final, you can't really afford to be making stupid mistakes. But I heard, as a fireman, you can't really afford to be making stupid mistakes. And I was like, I did not know. I just,
true.
it's
That
true.
is true.
B, I didn't know Jeff was a fireman. He's not. But from there, I just felt like there was revelation after revelation in that moment.
Lager is
can't have-
burning up the charts, though. Right?
Ah, dear. We have fun.
He'd make a good fireman, though, wouldn't he? If you saw Jeff running towards your burning house, you'd be like, it's all under control.
I feel like you
It's
just
fine.
look at a fire with his icy eyes.
Well,
just go out.
Well, the truth was revealed about those too, wasn't it? But we'll-
Did we do that? Am I taking
I
too
feel-
much credit?
I feel like we did. Did anyone talk about it as much as we did?
No one did. No one gave it an award at the end of the year, which you'll find out in the future, actually.
When we record it in the future. It's complicated, time and space.
The Bake Off has really affected me in a real level. For a start, I made some scrolls, not just any old scrolls. Sorry, Chelsea buns. Dean's Chelsea buns, you know. And I've also asked for an oven thermometer for Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
You know those little dangly, because you know.
Oh, dangly.
Well, you put them in the oven. They have dangly ones that hang off the racks and Bake Off.
But don't they, is that because you can't trust the thermostat?
Yes.
Whoa.
It's exactly what it is. Just
Whoa.
because you put it on 180 degrees doesn't mean your oven's going to be 180 degrees.
I feel like my oven might be running really hot, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. And I think mine's running a bit cool. So that's why I'm getting an oven thermometer from Santa.
Are you going to temper chocolate next?
Oh, I've tried so many times. I just think that's my nemesis. That and sponge cakes.
That's okay, sponge cakes are yuck.
They're not. They're really good. You get a good sponge cake. You talk to Flyshaw. She'd get a good sponge.
Fuck, sorry, I didn't realise. Touched a
Tina's
nerve.
like death stare.
Yeah, I take it all back.
That's
I take it all
rare.
back. But
Okay.
like, I don't mean. What's a sponge cake?
Really, like a Victoria sponge, which is like a really light, soft 2-layer with cream and jam in the middle and then just icing sugar on top. Like beautifully soft.
I don't think I've
And
ever
that's what
had
you
that
make
either.
those Swiss roll ruler.
But like a
things.
regular cake that's all like heavy and
That's just-
moist.
That's
good,
just
right?
It's a cake.
That's a different cake.
That's a different
Okay.
cake.
I find sponge cakes not so intense.
It's like a pavlova, not a pavlova, Lamington, a sponge cake.
Yes, of sorts.
Oh, I
yeah.
love a
I actually
lamington.
quite like a Lamington.
Okay, so you like a sponge cake. You're speaking out of turn. Okay.
Just so much to learn.
The final challenge was the Showstopper illusion cake inspired by Kiwi Picnic, which I just can't handle eating cakes that look like savoury food.
I love it.
Okay, I've never done it, but I
love
can't
it.
handle the
Mind
idea.
freak.
It is a complete mind freak. Stacey made hamburger and chips with a floating ketchup container.
Fish, though.
Not ketchup,
Fish
mustard.
cake is really yuck.
Hannah made a picnic basket with flowers coming out of it. I don't eat flowers when I go for a picnic, by the way.
I just don't have a picnic.
Annabelle did fish and chips. Looked bloody
Looked
great.
amazing.
Really looked like fish and chips. And Jeff made bread and butter.
I actually liked Jeff's low-key.
It was super.
The
like,
bread
I've
was
only
crazy.
just found out that the butter was not cheese, but that's fine.
Oh, did you think it was like
I thought it
cheese,
was like
bread and
cheese and
cheese?
like for a rustic kind of a cheese sandwich.
He was like doing a board, like a cheese
Yeah.
board with.
The bread looked like bread.
The bread did look like bread. Yeah, it just didn't look that. I don't know. It didn't look like that good.
I liked that it was less kind of cartoonish, you know?
It was
Yeah.
going for like a hardcore realist.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
I
he
enjoy.
was. Yeah, but his oranges let him down big time.
Shit.
Did he include those in the end? I only just saw
He
him
kind of did. I think he
tanking them.
had almost hidden them around the bag because they did eat
It's a very
them.
real pod solution.
They did eat them, and then they were like, tastes like apple, and I'm like, what the
That is funny.
didn't understand.
Darren
Did they realise they're
Brown.
not?
Yeah. Jeff is good.
Anyway, he was in the lead. He did amazing Chelsea buns.
Yeah.
Annabelle was not doing so good.
No. She came third. Like, to come back from third.
She came back from third because I honestly reckon Jeff choked. Like, they basically said
He should have just
Classic
like done
Jeff.
something solid, dependable.
Think back to the Eiffel Tower for crying
Oh,
out loud. It's
always do.
He doesn't,
Always do.
He's got the skills. But I think they also gave Annabelle the win based on the whole season.
Yeah.
And like, no disrespect to Jeff, who I adore, but Annabelle is like a sort of transcendent generational baking talent. As someone speaking, as someone who knows how to recognise these people, and is going to be great to promote the show, and we'll start our own business. It'll be great. Whereas Jeff is Jeff. You know, it's just a different kind of
Kiwi
buzz.
Jeff.
Yeah, big Kiwi Jeff.
I love Jeff.
Jeff's bakery. Annabelle's kitchen.
Cakery.
Yeah.
Cakery.
Yeah. Can I show you the illusion cake that my friend Summer made?
Sure. She is going to use the money to do a patisserie course.
She doesn't need. She should be teaching. God, don't give them any more. You know,
And she's selling cakes.
How old is she?
18. Ridiculous.
18 with an
Get
attitude.
out.
Yeah.
And she probably
Did she
passed
win
her
anything
exams.
apart from a plate?
No, it wasn't a plate. It was a cake stand. Yeah, what did she... What's the prize? Kitchen appliances...
I don't even think.
Hang on.
I think it's just
Because
a
I
bunch
think,
of
didn't it
flowers.
say she's selling cakes to get her... To pay for her...
get home?
Her diploma?
Yeah,
Is that
maybe.
what's happening? Anyway, you could...
Let me see this
let me
cake.
look.
Okay, so my friend Summer is a cake genius, and we used to work together at the Lido Cinema in Epsom, and she made for one of our Christmas parties. This cake is entirely edible of things that we sell at the Lido, including the cutting board. She made a melting ice cream, a packaged sandwich,
Put this shit in the corner.
a cup of coffee,
This is unbelievable.
all
She
the
should
way
be on
down
Bake
to
Off.
the loyalty card, which is entirely edible. It's made of fondant.
This
I'll put it in the corner, but it's honestly, she
It's
like
not just like a ham sandwich. It's like got like 15 different ingredients.
it's got 15
How
different
long did that
ingredients.
take her?
I have no idea. But she also did like once. She did a gym bag once with a towel coming out of it that had like coconut on it, and it actually looked. Oh my god, Jane, your face!
What is she? Why are you telling me? Because I make some Chelsea buns that I should go and bake. She should be in Bake Off.
She should be in
Should
Bake
both
Off.
be on Bake Off.
She should do Bake Off.
No.
Maybe I'll
Have
tell
a-
her.
have a Bake
She'd be
Off.
Annabelle and I'd be Joel. I'm not interested.
But if you need an illusion cake,
Wow, wait. I mean, that looks like real Santa.
it does look like real Santa.
I mean,
Oh my god, I saw Real Santa
except it's got
near
no
your
legs.
guys' house the other day on Sandringham Road. It was crazy.
you should
What do you
tell
mean?
you should tell everyone
He
where we
was
live.
just there.
Yeah.
Everyone knows where you live.
time what the bloody prize was. What's the prize?
He even had the round spectacles. He was
Really?
just out in his
plain clothes.
Yeah, he was.
Oh
I think
my
he'd
God.
been doing some sort of maybe early stage delivery mapping or something, but it was crazy.
There's
Hold
no
on.
prize.
No.
There's no
I
prize.
thought that might be the thing. Like, it's literally just for the love.
The show traditionally has no prize. Makes it a lot less of a cutthroat environment. Everyone's there just to get the experience and have fun.
Makes it a lot cheaper to
Yeah.
make as well.
There's no prize because we put it into all these
I
lovely
can't believe
benches.
she's 18.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I just love that Bridget Jones is the writer for TVNZ and she's wrote for stuff and stuff.
And she's Bridget Jones.
She's called Bridget Jones.
She's great.
Anyway, Jeff does wear blue contacts. That was in the after notes on all the contestants from the show. It was like, and yes, Jeff does wear blue contacts.
You know what? Can I say something about these contestants?
Yes.
You're not going to see them at the viaduct.
No.
Even more so than Runway.
You might not ever see them again.
And that's lovely. They're just back to New Zealand. Run free.
Another Kings. Kings are
Great.
5 out of 5 for me.
the nicest thing that's ever happened.
That's the real review. Okay.
Are we going to...
We just did the... Oh, we're going to...
Have we already been an hour? We've been
Can
so
I give you
long.
my presents?
we should crank... What, have you got presents?
I've got a present for each of you.
Yeah.
It's just a silly one. Presents and then sauce.
Okay.
You have to both shut your eyes, though.
Duncan's getting...
Shut your eyes. Okay.
Should I put my hands out? Is it going to be slimy?
No,
Oh,
it's
God.
not slimy. What are you doing?
Well, just going to have
Okay.
a shot.
My eyes
What
are
about the
shut.
present?
What's happening here?
Present then sauce.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, shut your eyes. Shut your eyes and put your hands
I
out.
hope it's a yelly.
It's not weird, I promise.
Is it a yelly?
I just need to make sure I get the right one.
Oh, God, it sounds interesting. Sounds like false
Okay,
teeth.
open your eyes.
Oh, my God. What is it?
Toilet pins, poo pins, and there's poo all running around the outside of the toilet bowl.
It's all shit
And
and,
mine says-
giggles. Until someone giggles and shits.
I had to get you the strangely romantic one.
I love the shit out of you, or I love the poo out of you. I'm going to say poo. I love the poo out of you. Imagine loving the actual poo out of
I
someone.
know.
Like hugging them so hard they poo.
Like, look at this disgusting toilet with shit all around its edge. And not only that, but it comes back at you. It's supposed to be one way.
Okay, you press a button on
It's
it.
a pen. Can we be clear?
Okay, it's a pen.
It's not a pen.
It is a pen.
How does the pen bit come out?
You pull the cap off. Okay, it's a pen.
No.
It is a pen.
Duncan, how's yours not a pen?
It's
Okay.
not strong enough.
So you can use it.
You can use it as a pen, which is great. And on the top, there's
Going
a
into
toilet.
serious interview.
There's a toilet with dripping poo coming out of it. Like, it's very similar to like
It's a revolting product.
a drip around a cake.
It's good though.
You press the button, and an emoji-looking swirly poo comes out, smiling at you. And then you release the button, he ducks back down again. See you later. And I know I will see you later.
It's good. Do you want to demonstrate one more time?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
No poo. Poo!
Good times, eh? I could not resist.
Alex, thank you so much.
Merry
Where
Christmas.
sells these wonderful products?
This is
Look
so
sharp.
nice. It is. It's so nice. Such a nice prezi. Thank
Imagine
you.
being I want to know everything about them. I want to know, like, who is there in some factory design studio and goes, what we need is a pen with a giant toilet on top where there's... Like,
And
then
how
there's
many
like,
people-
Okay, it's not quite... It started off with just the toilet and the poo coming out, and then they were like, well, it's not quite finished. Oh, no, we need dripping shit around the edge. And then the look sharp buyer is offered them as part of like a kit. Oh shit! No, we need a lot of those. A lot. Of
Not
those.
only that, but they've gone to the bother of having different quotes on them.
Slogans.
Which,
There were a lot more, yeah.
wow, they've really put a lot of thought into this.
But can I tell you this as well? In the stand, there were only about 3 left, so they're flying off the shelves.
That's why the look sharp buyer is cursing.
Amazing.
I mean, it does pair very well with my sheep shagging mug. To be honest.
this is the sound of a poo coming out of a toilet
All right.
to say,
Okay.
You got to
Hello.
finish. You got to finish your Red Bull.
okay.
Oh, we're not drinking.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God, Duncan!
I mean, not
You
that we
can't drink that much
not that we
sauce.
don't love
have to.
Duncan just poured-
Nando's.
This is a
and their
okay.
sauce.
Yeah, have to.
It's coconut and lemon flavoured peri-peri sauce.
Okay.
Medium level spice. 1 of 2 bottles in New Zealand.
I don't think I can drink this
I'm
straight.
doing it.
I'm going to be
You
sick.
ready?
Okay. Not that.
Wait,
I mean,
we're not. Oh my god, we're not ready. Duncan's just nicked it. Why did you do that? Jade, I'm not
I don't
ready.
think. I don't feel like.
I
this
don't
is,
feel like I want to drink that much.
I don't feel like this is doing Nando's any favors. Oh God, there's still Red Bull in there. Okay.
That was a lot, Duncan. How much did you have, Jane?
I mean,
Oh,
it's a yum sauce,
It's actually a bloody good sauce.
but not with Red Bull. It's quite
Ooh.
spicy.
Yeah, I like the heat.
you make a curry out of that. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah. It hits you
I
up.
think it's a welcome addition to the range.
I'd like to see.
So this only exists in Australia. With
Currently.
coconut and lemon medium. Bring it here. Bring it in.
It's really quite hot.
It's not. You're still sipping
For
away
me,
at it.
I'm just sipping on it. I don't want it.
It's a sipping sauce. It's not a shooting sauce.
I think it'd be interesting, like as a generation. Not that we're in the same generation necessarily, but that we could perhaps start introducing the concept of like drinking sauces. Like just having a.
That can be the real pod
Can I get you something? Can I get you a cup of tea or a
thing.
peri-peri sauce or?
I'm amazed it's medium spice.
Well, the thing is,
A
I guess
chutney?
you don't drink it straight, do you? You drink it like slathered. You eat it
True.
slathered over some lovely
All
chook.
mixed with some soda
I-
over ice.
Do you know what I
It would actually
haven't
be lovely
done?
over
Do you know what I
ice.
haven't
That'd
done?
actually be nice with a bit of tequila in it.
Yeah, and a
salt
cucumber.
around the outside. That'd actually make a lovely drink.
Our Nando's last week arrived with chippies that didn't have peri-peri seasoning. I think that'd be lovely just to chip dip.
It'll be a brilliant chip dip. That's something we agree on finally.
Okay, I'm definitely going to do that. Okay.
All right. 5 out of 5.
Oh, 10.
Love it.
Colin's Granny, Colin's Granny, Colin's Granny, 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 Granny.
Colin's Cranny.
My mouth isn't burning anymore, by the way, so that's good. You know, so it's a bit of spice, gives you a kick, but you can carry on with your life. Tell you what, probably is burning though. Colin Mathura Jeffrey's ears, because we've been talking about him and he's been listening. And on Christmas Day, he will be joining us in the podcast studio for a very special Christmas Day podcast. It's full cran.
Yeah.
It's full cran.
What was
no
your,
limits.
What was your promo phrase that you wrote, Jane?
Something like forget granny, get into the cranny.
It's
Very
perfect.
clever.
Take a break from the insanity of your family on Christmas Day and listen to us and Colin.
It's
Mostly just
our
listen to Colin.
present to you.
Chuck it on the Yui boom. Get everyone involved.
And we haven't recorded it yet, but obviously it's great.
How are you maintaining this illusion?
Okay, we have recorded it. We have recorded it. He's already posted about it. I've had to get in touch with him and say, look, it's on Christmas Day, so perhaps you can post about it again. He's agreed to.
Yeah. And we're giving away one of an opulent Nick Von K. Well, this probably won't matter because
No.
I've already given it to the winner. But he was very generous. He
Generous.
He
So
really
generous.
embodied the role of
he
Santa.
brought like a lot of presents for us.
Yes.
And champagne. Yeah.
And he had a lot of good gossip,
Yeah.
both
much
on mic
gossip.
and off.
The best stuff was off mic, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It's always the way.
Okay, so make sure you join us on Christmas Day. And then, the first week of Jan, we're going to have a podcast that is looking back on 2018 in a sort of through a Real Pod lens.
The Real Pod Awards. The first annual Real Pod Awards. Quite amazing, really.
To go with our first annual quiz
True.
that we did this year. We got so many annual things to do.
And what we haven't done is learn how to juggle, do the splits, or devil stick.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Like and subscribe.
Max Key Corner. I know, I'll never forget you.
Subscribe, like and subscribe.
I'd like to dedicate this edition of Max Key Corner to Dan, who who recognised me at the gym, came up to me and said, I listened to your podcast, I really like it. I had the Max Key Corner song stuck in my head this morning on my way in, and I was like, you just made my fucking year, mate.
Our job is done.
That is amazing.
I was just thinking,
cool.
if we do ever learn how to juggle devil sticks and splits, we could do a performance, like a very quick 30-second, how long is that tune? 30-second performance to Max Key Corner.
I'll just jump up and land in the splits.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe I could do flaming devil sticks.
I could juggle some pomskis. Send your pomskis. If you've got any spare pomskis, send them my way. Here of the spin-off, and I'll learn to juggle them. Right.
This thing that I've written in the mix, this isn't real. I was hoping something better would happen. He's just been doing a lot of workout grams on his story. A lot of boxing training, but it's not really interesting, is it?
Well, he might just be getting fit for his...
Shredded for a certain festival.
Or Dancing with the Stars. Wouldn't that be good? I'm still hopeful.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yeah.
I'm just going to go live, okay, on his stories.
Okay.
Just going live. Oh, yeah. That is quite a shot. People who talk to you when you have headphones in. And then he's made his own meme. It's him doing a kickbox. But you can see right up his shorts. Jay!
What's going on up there?
Nothing. But I mean, he's
Nothing. Ooh.
Well, no. I mean, it's shadowy.
Savage.
It's shadowy. He's very sweaty though. Look, you can see his hair sticking to his forehead.
Could be gel.
People who talk to you at the gym, same.
Could be a real
He's
Brit
the
Schneider.
same picture and making lots of memes. People, just people in general.
Well, that's not going to help your campaign, is it?
Not all people.
Had a late night swim last night.
Is it at the traditional mansion? Traditional values?
But he's also just set the phone.
What was that basketball shot?
Hang on. Let's just watch this one more time. Set the phone up, done a bomb. Just on his own.
It's sort of sad, isn't it?
Finished the season with a win in the semi-final. Winner, chicken
Well, that's not. You don't finish the season in the semi-final with a win.
I think it's his little joke. He's put semi in some really small writing.
Oh. Well,
He's got a sense of humour.
He does, yeah.
Yep.
The Cougar Boys. Is that the name of their league or something?
Yeah, did you see there was a good scoop that John Key killed planking?
Oh, yeah.
Actually scooped by Alice Webb-Liddell, ex-spin-off bloody... What's this podcast
was a
called?
great get.
What's the Real Pod producer? And it's gone massive. It was some famous YouTuber who does sort of look
Internet
back at...
historian chat.
Yeah. Popular YouTubers claim that John Key ruined the internet craze of planking, which might not be wrong at all.
I actually think that's one of the greatest photos of him. He just looks like such a murderer.
But it's actually like... It's Max that kind of killed planking, right? Like if Max wasn't in that photo, that's just John Key standing in his lounge.
That's true.
So this is sort of
but
corner
John Key
content.
Posted it, is that right?
It was on Max Key's Facebook.
That's true. It's just there's something about the way he stands there that's like, you know, when a like Jason or someone just like appears in the background of a shot in a horror movie.
Yeah. You could definitely replace that the Halloween shot of him standing between the washing with John Key in that photo.
Sorry.
What do you got? You're just looking at your phone.
I'm real deep in this.
I think it's time to we call...
Just one more thing.
We've drunk a lot of sauce.
Duncan.
Yeah.
If you want to say Spice Girls in a Scottish accent, just say Space Ghettos in an American accent. Go.
Oh, I love this.
Space Ghettos. So no, I tried
Space Ghettos. Space Ghettos. Space Ghettos.
Space Ghettos.
So you got to say an American accent.
No. Space Ghettos. Whoa!
Oh my God! This is amazing.
Oh, great. You guys try that at home. Thank you so much for listening. This has been The Real Pod 2018.
What a season.
Don't forget to join us on Tuesday for a Christmas special with Colin Mather, Jeffrey, and thank you guys for listening. Merry Christmas to you all. Be safe. Put on sunscreen. Drive carefully. Don't drink and drive.
Don't go for the 5-cent coins in the gutter.
Make sure you have plenty of batteries for Christmas Day for when the kids get the presents that don't come with batteries.
This is a good PSA.
And remember food safety as well. That's another thing. You don't want gastro in the holiday. So don't leave your meats out for more than a couple
Paradise
hours.
apparently has a D now.
Yeah. That's why I don't eat. It doesn't surprise me.
Fooding.
D for delicious.
Okay, and that's us. Thanks so much. Thanks, Tina. Thanks, Nando's. Merry Christmas, everyone. Woo!
Kia ora, I'm Duncan Grieve, founder of The Spinoff. You can help us keep all of The Spinoff's award-winning journalism free for everybody by becoming a member today at thespinoff.co.nz/donate.
Kia ora, I'm Alex Casey, Senior Writer at The Spinoff. We wouldn't exist without the ongoing support of our generous members. If you're able to, you can make a donation at thespinoff.co.nz/donate.
The Spinoff Podcast Network.